Hi guys, welcome to my channel Vinyl Beauty, or welcome back. I'm Debbie if you don't know me, and for today's video we're going to be doing a tutorial with the McGrath Mothership III, the Subversive palette. So this beautiful palette here, I love the artwork on this. Isn't the artwork on the Motherships just the best? I always keep all these cards because they're just so beautiful. This was the first ever palette I bought from McGrath, and I've only used it once, so but it was high time to give it a bit more love. Got an email on Friday, I think it was, saying that this has been restocked on the McGrath website, which it's been out of stock for a long time. So I figured some of you might have decided to pick it up if you got that email and you don't own it. Or if you do own it already, it might give you some inspiration for a look with it. And we're going to do something neutral but very dark and smoky today, and we're going to use the gold and the black. So if you want to see the look come together, please keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to prime with the MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, and just to cover my redness really. As I say, I really want to do something that's dark and smoky. Use that incredible gold with the black base that's in this palette, and yeah, just create something the complete opposite of what I created yesterday. If you caught that video, I'll link it if you don't know what I'm talking about. It was a palette bingo with the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette, and I got pretty much all of the pastel shades, which is not my natural home for makeup, although I did enjoy how the look came out, but I'm really eager to do something completely opposite to that. So if you're not familiar with the palette, here it is. It's quite a challenging colour story to put together for me, because I don't think necessarily the shades in here go too well. Like, you've got a really beautiful Blitz Astral shade in like a blue purple, and you've got the purpley shade. Didn't want to use those today. We're going to concentrate on the matte black, the sort of shimmery black grey that's there, and that gorgeous black base gold. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Right, to get the look started, I really want a black base for that black eyeshadow. I don't know about you guys, but I don't find the McGrath blacks particularly pigmented, and I want to make it as dark and smoky as I can. So we're going to use this. It's Kat Von D's Basket Case Liner, their anti-precision liner. Had this years and years, but I think it'll work great for the purpose. It's got quite a fat top to it though, so I'm just going to use a brush in the product. I've got a small angled brush here just to kind of start things off. So I've just loaded the brush up with that product. I'm going to start creating the shape with that. And we can put more on, but it's difficult to take it away, so I'm starting quite faint to start with. Really just sketching out the shape of how I want this to be. I'm going to do this as like a wing that comes upwards. I've been doing wings that go kind of more outwards recently, but I want this one to be upwards, and I don't want it too crazy, so probably about as far as that is as much as we need. So I'm just going to whiz through the process for this. I'm going to start filling that in now. As I say, that would just give us this base that I want. We're not on the eyelid at all here, we're just out in this kind of outer part here. Just going to catch up the other eye quickly. I want a really smudgy black lower lash line, so I've got a Morphe E36 and more of this pencil product just to really start smudging everything out. And I'm also going to put this liner in my waterline as well in a moment. I want a connection between the lower lash line and where this wing is coming out here as well, so I'm being careful to connect that in the corner. Now I'm going to take the pencil into my waterline as well. So now we're going to take the black from the McGrath palette, and we're going to set that lower lash line just with a flat definer. So I want to really push that up against my lashes. That's ultra black now, and that won't go anywhere. Just going to take a lot more flexible brush now and just blend underneath. I'm going to dip into a tiny bit of this one as well. Really getting the smokes down now in this outer corner. And now I just want to build up more of that black. I'm just pressing that over that wing shape that we've got going on, but sort of blending at the same time. We can start to diffuse a little bit now, this outer corner. This black's not too bad, it's not going all down my cheeks. I thought we might have a bit of a fallout issue, but we don't, so that's good. I'm going to use this brush. It's a lip brush from Urban Decay, but it's a little bit more precise to just pat that colour down and keep this shape going. I'm just going between those two brushes really, just until I get the desired effect of smokiness that I want just in this outer corner. Now I want to start bringing that black right across, so I'm going to pack it in my crease to meet up with that shape that we've created, and I'm going a bit higher than my natural crease because I want plenty of space to put the gold shade. So I'm also going a bit higher in this corner and not going all the way into the corner. This brush is helping us to stay nice and precise here. You wouldn't think you could do so much of a look just with a black eyeshadow and a black pencil, would you? I haven't really done anything yet apart from the foundations for the look, but I think this is the trickiest part really. Being careful to keep my eyes open as well, just to see exactly where we are, because we need that black to be showing above like the hood of my eye, so we need to come a little bit higher. And now in with that more flexible blending brush just to really smokes that out. I'm going to pack a bit more of the black on, so it's just a case of keep applying and keep blending until we get the opacity of the black, but that we get a blended kind of effect with it as well. Quite like the shape though, I think it's working. I just want this to sort of blend out into nothing as it goes out towards the tail of my brow here. Okay, I want to make a sort of rounded shape here with the black. Now I'm going to go in with glitter primer and cover the whole of the area that's missing at the moment. Got quite a big Anastasia brush here for this purpose so that I can really make sure I get plenty of this primer on and get it where I want it, because this is quite precise on the tip there. But we're covering this kind of oval area. So now we've done all the prep work, we can go in with the shimmer. We're going in with this gold. I'm going to pack that, as I say, everywhere we've got a gap. It's a beautiful shade and I've never given it its own moment to shine. I've always tried to combine, or I've only used this palette once, but when I did, I combined it with other colours, but I think it's one of these that really just needs to sing on its own. I don't want to blend it in this corner, I want to keep it kind of that circular shape. I'm taking that all the way into this inner area here that we've left the gap. It's almost coming straight across there. It's an absolutely stunning gold. So just going to do exactly the same on the other eye. Just going to bring that onto the lower lash line, but just in this corner. Just so we've got some continuity and it goes around. Just going to take that flexible brush and just make sure we've got the black now coming right down into this corner. But no additional product on the brush, it's just really to blend everything in. I've decided I want this a little bit sharper, so I'm going to clean up with a little bit of powder. So I'm just going to dip a brush into some face powder. And I'm going to clean up under that line. Just to make it that little bit sharper underneath. Okay, for a brow bone highlight we're going to go in with this shade here. I'm going to use that same brush that I was using. This is quite a goldy shade for a brow bone highlight, and it is a shimmer, but it will definitely make a statement there. Okay, so this is the look so far. Definitely dramatic, you might agree. So I'm just going to put some mascara on and a lip, and I'll be back with you to show you the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and it's really dark and mysterious and smoky, and I just love this one. This is the sort of look that I love to do, that I love to see on myself. This is my natural home for makeup, I suppose, but the technique was a bit different. I've never really done that pencil technique to start the wing off like that, but it definitely gave a lot more intensity to it. It's enabled me to get it nice and black, and that black impressed me. It didn't have any fallout. I did pack it on and it does look super black, but it has blended really well as well, so I didn't give it the credit that it was due actually, but I think the black base definitely helped amp that up. Love that dark black base gold shimmer that's on the lids. I think just giving that its moment to shine, you know, no other shimmers on the lids, but just that kind of one shimmer, one matte kind of look. It's bold and dramatic, but it's simple as well, and yeah, I just love how it looks. I took my inspiration from the carton there, so this is the look basically that I was trying to achieve, so hopefully I've done it. We've got the winged out kind of smoky shape and the black lip. For my lips today, I've gone in with a Lethal Cosmetics Chimera lipstick. This one's in the shade Nemesis. It's black with like a little bit of bronze sparkle, so I thought it just went perfectly with the look. So that's it. That's the tutorial with the Pic McGrath Mothership III Subversive palette. Plan to do a few more tutorials with my Mothership palettes because I know quite a lot of you have them. I've not used all the ones that I own yet, and they really do inspire me to do these kind of creative looks. I see a lot of people do, you know, kind of a soft glam kind of look, just like one shade in the crease and one of those Blitz Astrals on the lid. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, but I just want to get a little bit more playful and editorial whenever I pick up a Pic McGrath palette. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope you might consider subscribing before you go. But just thank you everyone for watching another one of my videos. Hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are. Keep safe and well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.